stop a god.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Vecna, Eve of Ruin here on Dork Tales as we are heading into episode 34, the final Vecna countdown. That's right, folks, it's not the Eve of Ruin anymore, it is Ruinmas, because that's what happens on the actual day, right? But hello everybody, welcome! We are heading into the final episode here. We are having our confrontation with Vecna, the big showdown, I don't know, fight against the Lich. I got nothing for that, and neither is Vecna, because he's not expecting this. This is going to be one hell of a confrontation, and I hope that you are here for it. But hi, everybody, I'm your Dungeon Master, Kelly. I use he and him, and Vecna is going to be played by me tonight, and he will soon use the pronoun was and were. But before we learn about that, let's go ahead and check in with our cast tonight. I'm very excited to have this final episode here before we do our How to Run Vecna Eve of Ruin. Boy, do we have some stuff to say about that. But let's check in with our cast, starting with Christine.
Hello, I'm Christine. I use she, her pronouns, and tonight I get to play Rosie Thistledrop, our gnomish artificer artillerist, and sidekicks Boom Boom and Boomette. Hi, Teddy.
And Teddy.
Yeah, and Teddy's down here too.
Yep. All right, next to you, we have the one and only Robin.
Hello. Yes, I'm Robin, and I lied to the chat last week when I said I probably wasn't going to be in costume, because I decided to be in costume because I wanted to kick Vecna in style. So yes, sure. I am Robin. I use she, her pronouns, and tonight I am playing Lir'wen, our Way of the Astral Elf Self monk who uses she, her, but is going to be putting a rod up ass later.
Nice.
Vecna's
all right.
ass. Not, but maybe, who knows? Maybe
the ass of Vecna. You have to cut your own ass off and replace it with that ass, which is exactly what Chris is going to do. Hi, Chris.
Hello, I'm Chris. Use he, him, and they, them, and really excited to still be playing Gaunt, the still Hexblade Warlock, and let's shove this sword where the sun don't shine.
Beautiful. And hey, what's a sword without someone to wield it? It's Jen.
Oh, here I was thinking about putting the sun where it don't shine, in form of the sunblade. And just, hi, I'm Jen. I use her pronouns, and I play Imogen, our blender, who is going to blend up Vecna with the sun.
Hey folks, we could not do this tonight without our longtime sponsor, Bookwyrm Games. So let's do a big shout out. Thank you, Bookwyrm Games, for being with us as long as we have been fighting Vecna. We have been fighting the need for bad dice, which is why we have Bookwyrm Games to rescue us from that need. Thank you, Bookwyrm Games, for giving us 15% off and for saving us money using code DorkTales. You guys are amazing. You're going to be seeing a lot of Bookwyrm Games in the future on this channel, not just the beginning of our videos, but we're going to be doing a lot of stuff with them in the future, and I hope that you are down for it. Please go visit them. You can save 15% off your order and get some really cool dice. I actually have to go buy some dice right now for an upcoming character that I have to play. Okay. So before we begin, thank you, Bookwyrm Games. Another thing that I want to say is that we are only 2 weeks away from Extra Life. That's right, it is Extra Life Eve, because 2 weeks from tomorrow is a 14 game extravaganza over 3 days that is going to take us from the realms of Dungeons and Dragons to the realms of Hunter the Reckoning, kind of. Lots of World of Darkness games, lots of great games in the middle, as well as some systems that people have been requesting from us for a very long time, like Wanderhome and a couple of other things kind of in that same vein. I'm very excited to be raising money for the BC Children's Hospital and the Children's Miracle Network, so if you can come and donate or just come and watch, come and like kick the hype up, it is going to be on Twitch starting at 8 a.m. Pacific time on Friday, November 7th? I think it's the 7th. It's, yeah, Friday, November 7th. So you want to be here for that. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. And we always have a lot of fun. We've got 34 different people coming across the internet for this, from all the way down under to all the way like up the road, because Kel's going to be there. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Come and join us and help us do some good. And I think that's all the do-gooding that we have to do as we're heading into this.
I've put a suspicious link in the chat that people should check
What is
out
that?
and sign up. I don't know, just something to come in a backer kit.
Huh. What?
Weird.
All right, I'm just gonna launch into this. Hey, folks! Do you like dice? Do you like Dork Tales? Do you want both Dork Tales and dice? Well, congratulations. If you go click that suspicious link, you will be directed to a notification window for when we launch our dice. And that's right. Our own Dork Tales dice are coming to a backer kit. And you can help support us and help support our sponsor Bookwyrm Games, who's making these dice for us. So check it out, sign up. I'm very excited to see how many people can sign up for that. I'm very, very excited in general. Thank you, Robin, for sharing that. And folks, what else do we... Hi Teddy. What else do we have to do tonight? Is there anything before we begin? This is the final episode, and I'm very happy to be here with you after a long and fraught and technically daunting episode. This series. This series has eaten 2 pairs of Christine's headphones, one tonight, one earlier in the season. We've had Jen is in the middle of a windstorm.
There's a storm outside that might turn off my power. Yay.
We're gonna do this.
I'll come back though, I promise.
All right, so I guess we might as well just hop into it. So last time on Vecna, Eve of Ruin, you all traveled deep into the betrayal of, not the betrayal, the sad emo phase of Cass, I think is the name of that dimension. The torment of Cass, where you recovered Gaunt, who had just made a pact with the sword of Cass, metaphysically linking itself to him and resurrecting him from the dead, from the incorporeal spirit that was binding him to that realm. And then, along with the rest of the adventurers that came with you, you descended deep into the Cave of Shattered Reflections. Fighting your way through, you made it into the primary den of evil, where Cass is working to summon the energies to remake the multiverse in their entirety. And that is where we left you as you kicked open the door and Vecna the Archlich hovered in the air, casting a spell that would remake the universe. And as he did so, he looked down at you all and said, "So, you've come to stop me. But who can stand against a god?" And then there was something about shoving something up his ass, and I think that's where we ended game. Is that pretty much right?
Rosie went, "I can," or whatever.
Yeah,
me?
pretty
Oh,
sure
me?
Rosie
I can do it.
did.
Pick
I
me.
think,
Pick me.
yeah.
All right. And with that, let's go ahead and do it. Give me an initiative roll. Let's start this off hard. Oh, that's the wrong song.
Advantage because of Osric.
Advantage because of Osric.
Hey guys, do you want to cash in a secret?
Yes.
All right.
Let's
and
do
then
it.
I'm going to assume Vecna has advantage on initiative. Okay, that is something. Initiative bonus. Okay. Let's take a look at this. All right. Okay, 28? How did you get... Oh, because of the sort of cast.
I don't
He
know
has
what
the
to
extra,
do.
yeah.
I don't know what to do this early in the initiative order.
Okay, so...
Yeah,
that is
last
going
time,
to be...
even with that, you had like 18, just a normal
Okay.
18.
So let's
Yeah.
do it.
I mean, it says you can do an initiative or put it to your AC.
Oh, I thought
Okay,
it was
that's a
the,
nat 20 for
bonus to
Vecna.
attack and damage. I can move to the AC.
I think you can do it for initiative, and then you can move it to, like, you can do something with it, but I think you can start with initiative.
Okay, so I have Gaunt with a 28. Then I have Vecna with a 23 plus, because I rolled in at 20 on my initiative. Then I have Rosie. Then I have Lir'wen with a 19 plus. I have Osric with a 19 minus. And then I have a yawning Teddy. Hi, Teddy. Then I have Imogen. All right, so let's get ready to jump into this. Thanks for joining us through this adventure, folks, and let's begin this battle. In front of you, levitating in the center of this crystal chamber, is a skeletal person wearing kingly vestments, Vecna the Arch-Lich. Vecna's desiccated head is thrown back in concentration. His wrinkled eyelids are closed, with one drooping over an empty socket glowing with a violent violet light. His shriveled lips are pulled back to reveal rotten teeth. He spreads his arms, one with a missing hand, and murmurs in a profane-sounding gibberish, while a lightless orb swirls in front of his chest. It grows larger by the moment, and as the battle is joined, let's go ahead and hop in with Gaunt. Gaunt, what do you do?
Okay.
Actually, Gaunt, pardon me. I should do one thing real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's begin.
Awesome. I'm going to use my bonus action and hex him.
Okay.
Because absolutely, 2, 3. Or, you know, I'm going to just go up to him right there. And yeah. I'm going to, because we are hasted for 3 more rounds.
You are hasted for 3 rounds. Oh, wait, so that means your initiative is up by 2. Did everybody factor that in?
Nope.
No.
Okay,
With AC,
so...
haste doesn't affect initiative.
Does it not? Oh, you're right.
No,
No, it's just AC.
it's speed and
oh
AC.
my god.
That's
yeah,
right.
Oh my god, my AC.
That would have been insane. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I thought it gave you a +2 for some reason. All right, Gaunt, please continue.
I want to hold my action to no, actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to attack him. Sorry. Yeah, bonus action did that. I'm just going to swing at him with this fucking sword.
Sounds good. You dare come into my domain.
I barely heard you talk, and I've already had enough of you. What we got here? Sorry, we went up levels so quickly. 31?
31's a hit.
Woohoo! Okay. He's undead, so extra.
Did you roll with advantage if we spent a secret?
Yes.
Oh, did we spend a secret?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, Robin asked if we were going to, and I said
Which
yes.
secret? Which secret are you going to spend?
Oh, holy this is a second. Vecna secrets list. There we go.
Ourselves, or do we want to do something special? Like
Special.
Graceland.
Yeah, do it. Do something not from the book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Vecna.
Let's fucking do it.
You just whisper into the wind, Osric has a crush on Imogen. Ooh. That's the secret.
I thought it had to be a secret.
That's the secret.
Oh.
Ooh, snap.
Imogen has a crush on Osric. Ooh,
Osric,
that's
yeah.
What?
Again, thought that was supposed to be a secret.
Boom Boom has a crush on Gaunt. Yeah,
There we go.
There we go.
Aw.
Mordenkainen was cast. If that counts.
Okay, damage then 32
Ooh, I don't like that.
and 6 necrotic, which I'm guessing he's immune, maybe?
He is likely immune to that. All right, damage immunities. You'd think so.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so you're using poison. You're using a magical attack. Okay, so
Sure. Yeah.
so I'm resistant to it. That's for sure. So the blade is going to bite in, but not quite as much as it could have. Which, you know, is a choice.
All right. 2 more. 28.
Okay, well, before you can hit me a second time, what I'm going to use is I'm going to use a reaction and use Fell Rebuke. So I'm going to utter a fell word, Sassafras. And you are going to do me a favor and take 18 points of necrotic damage, which is going to become 9, which is going to become 4 for you. And...
What? 4 for me?
Well, because you have... I guess you don't gain double resistance. You already had resistance. So you're going to take 9 points of necrotic damage. And he is going to teleport 30 feet away. As he blasts you to the ground with a blast of necrotic energy. Because I do want to point out, Wizards of the Coast put him in... How big is this room? And they gave him a teleport reaction. This room, it's a 30 point... Oh, it's 45 at its widest by 40... Okay. And he has a 30-foot teleport. Cool. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
For those listening on podcast later, he teleported 20 feet away into a wall, and Gaunt just, like, walked up and stabbed him again.
I was gonna say, we just spread out.
I have 40 feet of movement, which has been doubled from haste. I haven't even gotten into the doubled from haste movement. So I'm like, oh, okay. So 28 to hit.
Stop that.
Make me.
I'm trying. Okay, that's a hit. Hit me.
This time, 26 with 6 necrotic.
Okay. Okay, go
And,
ahead.
You know, I'm gonna do it again because haste action.
Do it.
Oh, that's ugly. Does a 17 hit?
No! No, it does not.
Okay, I'm done.
And hold on 1 minute. The dog is crying at me. You, come with me. You're coming. You're leaving. You're going downstairs. Come on.
Teddy's crying at how badly designed they designed this room for Vecna.
Right. Robin, I want you and I to just like spread out on the other side of the room and we'll just play ping pong with Vecna.
Yeah.
With
Sounds
Gaunt just like
good.
ding, 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 ding.
My base speed is 140 right now with haste.
I've never used it, but when I have Relentless Hex too, so when I curse somebody, I can spend my bonus action to teleport beside them.
All right. Wait, beside them or
Get away.
inside them?
I'm already inside of you.
Whoa.
I just picture that. I don't know what the barbarian character is from all those shorts who's just like, I'm already inside of you.
Oh,
I like my playthings extra durable.
Extra durable. I need to know what that's from. All right, it is Vecna's turn. Vecna's mad. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm
more
going
than
to...
one way. He's also a little cuckoo.
Yeah, he's a little cuckoo. He's going to use... Ooh... You guys can all... I'm assuming I realize that you can probably see invisibility. So, he is going to use... Okay, he is going to cross his hands technically, but here, hold on, I got this. And is going to use Rotten Fate. You know what? No, I'm actually going to use Flight of the Damned. He conjures a torrent of flying spectral entities that fill a 120-foot cone, which is going to hit all of you, and pass through all creatures in the area before dissipating. Each creature must make me a Constitution saving throw.
With advantage on everything.
Oh, that's right, with advantage on everything. Ozark succeeds.
27.
27 is a
Ooh,
success.
She's not great. Con 11. I'm gonna use determination to make that a 17.
It's a nat
17.
20 for 39.
Nat 20 for a 39. Perfect.
But Lir'wen happens to be right next to me, so Flash of Genius, add 5.
Nice. 23.
God damn
Right?
it.
That's how math works.
All right, and Jen, what'd you get?
22.
That wasn't
22.
a
All right.
spell, was it?
That was not a spell. This is a spell.
Okay.
It's what would be called a spell-like ability in previous editions, but it is
Just checking.
a special ability. He is going to hit you with Flight of the Damned, and everybody succeeds thanks to Rosie. So that is going to be a mere 29 points of necrotic damage, which becomes 14 points of necrotic damage on a success, except for Rosie, who is going to get a nat 20 and be immune according to our house rules. So he is going to hit you with that, and then is going to... God damn it, Mike. Why'd you have to cast this? And is going to... I'm going to use a Hurt the More to use another ability. He's going to reach out with his knot hand and is going to pass it into Gaunt's chest and say,
You die.
and I need your Constitution saving throw from you, Gaunt.
Is this a spell?
This is not a spell. Damn it. Adora, I have a spell coming.
Okay. 26.
Yeah, that works. Do you take any damage or half as much? Okay, boop. Cool. You're... Damn, son. You are going to take 52 points of necrotic damage, which will then halve again to 26. As...
Okay. I'm going to use the special ability from that wonderful little feat
Ooh.
that you made. And I will roll a d10 and add my level and ignore that much necrotic damage once per short rest.
Oh.
So I ignore 27 points of damage.
Well, balls. All right. Raising his other hand. For some reason, they have him using a weapon attack. So you know what, Gaunt? I'm going to hit you twice. Pew, pew. I'm not going to use roll 20. I'm going to roll real dice. That is going to be a 26. And that is going to be an 18.
Sure does. Oh, wait, no. Haste. 18 misses.
Okay, so you are going to do me a favor, and you are going to take... Boop. Boop.
You know what? I'm going to use my reaction and use that Hexblade Warrior thing and roll it... Oh, okay. You do still hit me.
I do still hit. All right, so do me a favor. He is going to lash out with the blade known as Afterthought. The first one is going to dodge past your nose, and then you are going to feel it prick directly into your collarbone, sliding deep into your lung from the front. You are going to feel this horrible coursing feeling of chaotic energy siphon into you as he pours necrotic energy into you. You are going to take 21 points of necrotic damage. Boom, that drops to 10. Oh, actually, pardon me. It's going to be... I did it wrong. It's going to be... I rolled very low, so that's 6 points of piercing damage. And then 15 points of necrotic damage, which becomes 7... So 21 points of necrotic damage. No, that's not the way math works. 13 points of necrotic damage. 13 points of damage. Words. Here's the thing, though. You are a creature. And as you are stabbed with this, you are going to be suffused with the forces of entropy. You are going to do me a favor, and I am going to copy this into our private chat so that you know what is up. And it is as follows. All right. You are affected by entropic magic. You take 2d8 necrotic at the beginning of each of your turn. Immediately after taking this damage, you must make a con save. Until you succeed the save, you cannot regain hit points. This, I'm sure, sounded like a really cool thing at the start of this. All right, then, so I cast that, and then I make 2 attacks with Afterthought, and I'm going to spend another Hurt the More, and I'm going to cast a spell.
I already used my reaction, so.
Okay. All right. As he casts a spell, there is going to be a shimmering field that surrounds him as he says, "Fools, do you not know that I am invulnerable?" And he is going to be covered with magic energy and is going to just kind of go whoop, whoop, and walk around Gaunt. Because he doesn't want to be in the corner. And I don't blame him. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Okay.
He put himself in the corner.
Yeah, and he's a nobody. Hey! All right, Rosie, you're up.
All right, do I recognize what the fuck he just did to himself?
He cast Globe. You know what? Make me an Arcana roll.
25.
Oh yeah, that's Globe of Invulnerability. It has a 10-foot radius on himself, and its concentration spell, an immobile, faintly shimmering barrier springs to existence around him, and remains for the duration. Any spell of 5th level or lower cannot affect the creature inside of that sphere.
Okay. So, does Dispel Magic work on it? It's not
that is
affecting the creature.
That's a great question.
And do I know what level this spell is?
It is a 6th level abjuration spell. At least
Okay.
it is normally 6th level. I'm just double checking if he always upcasts, which is what they should have had in here, but they don't have it listed anywhere. So, what would you like to do?
Okay. So that means the DC would be probably about 15, I'm guessing.
Potentially.
It's for 5th level-ish. So I'm gonna try casting Dispel Magic on it.
I cast Dread Counterspell on you.
Motherfucker.
I utter a
Did just get your reaction back.
You
Yeah,
did.
can I counterspell his counterspell?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. You cannot counterspell Dread Counterspell because it is not a spell. It is a reaction ability he has. So, if your spell is 4th level or lower, it has no effect.
Okay.
So if you cast... Did you cast it at 3rd level?
Yes, because I figured if DC 16 is not that hard for me to beat.
Okay. Then you are going to cast that, and he is going to smack your spell away using Dread Counterspell. And as he does that, you are also going to do me a favor and take 13 points of psychic damage as the magic is torn out of your head.
Okay. So this invulnerability globe is to magic?
It is to magic, yes.
Sweet. I'd like to give him some bad news then.
Okay.
Now, did we spent a spell, right? Or a secret?
You did spend a secret.
Sweet. Advantage.
Yep.
Fuck yes!
Is that a nat 20?
Yes, it
God
is.
damn it. You know what? I think that's the best of circumstances because you lost your Dispel Magic, but you still get to shoot him in the face with a gun.
Yep.
Which, honestly, at the end of the day...
Because haste is the best.
With 4d12. Alright. Well, that's not bad. Good first roll. Good first roll. Ooh, decent second roll.
The dog is, by the way, outside of the upstairs door crying right now, even though he has 2 perfectly good grandparents to play with him.
46.
46 points of... This is
Like-
magical, too, isn't it?
Magical damage.
Okay, there is going to be an explosion of... as you fire, and he looks at you with this glare of rage.
How dare you?
Pretty fucking easy.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
Yeah.
Oh no, the booms.
Bonus action. Force ballistas.
Da booms.
Da booms. So that is gonna be... I think they use my ranged spell attack.
Yeah, are they spells?
I am not really sure. It's calling it a spell attack, but it's not a spell. So I'm not 100% sure how this... It says to use my ranged spell attack to do it. So I think it means...
that means that it's just using your ranged spell attack as the to hit.
Yes, that's what I meant.
So they're not spells.
It's using my int basically to hit.
This is gonna bypass, yeah.
So that is... I add 11. So 23 and 26 to hit.
23 and 26 to hit. Those are both hits.
Cool. That is... 25 points of force damage.
25 points of force damage. Guess who's not immune to force damage? It's me. All right. 2 force ballistas. Boom, boom. Boom, boomette. Are going to punch into his side as he lets out a... All right. Anything else?
No, that was both of my actions and my bonus action.
I will say that it's very satisfying to shoot a lich with a force bolt because it makes a lot of crunchy noises.
And kind of goopy noises.
Very, no, he's really dry. He's a very dry lich. Oh yeah, he's old. He's old.
I figured there'd be a little bit of goop in there, but...
I mean, yeah, roll for goop. Let's roll for goop. Hold on, I'm gonna roll for goop.
Sure.
I got an... Alright, what'd you roll?
That's a 12.
There's a little bit of goop. I rolled a 9. There's 3 points of goop.
Just a little bit of a squish.
Just a little, as a treat.
Along with all the cracking and crumbling sounds.
With the crackling and crumbling, speaking of time to go crack-a-lackin', it is Lir'wen.
Hi, Lir'wen is not gonna be lacking the Kraken. Lir'wen's gonna stay in Boomette's radius here. Oh wait, no, I have a quarterstaff. It's so annoying. I can't like hit Vecna with my quarterstaff with my arms at 10 foot.
So as you are you know what? It is an artifact. I'm gonna allow you to wield it with your arms.
Okay.
So you are going to like, as you hold the Rod of 7 Parts, you are going to feel this urge inside of it. The Rod of 7 Parts is not sentient. Well, or at least it's not able to communicate its sentience, but as you are holding it, you're going to get this vibe is going to flow through you that stares at Vecna and calls out for his destruction. And it basically is like, yo, let's get him. I don't have any sunglasses nearby, or it would just be like, yeah, you know.
Wonderful.
So, what do you want to do?
Cool. I'm gonna take 6 attacks at him with advantage.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend a point to flurry of blows it, so you know.
Okay, sounds good.
I already have advantage, so I will just wait at the end, and you can roll me some con saves.
All right.
Because I will be spending all my key points trying to stun this motherfucker.
Might as well. You've got 20 of them, right?
Key points? Yeah, I mean, I had to use 5 to activate my arms earlier, but I can also my dragon hide belt will allow me to regain some back. So you know, if I run out,
if the fight lasts that long. I'm going to be honest with you. Right. I raised his hit points to max because otherwise Imogen had more hit points than him. And he's a god. And I don't think Imogen...
I crit. My first roll was a 19 and a 20. With the rod, which takes an extra 10d6.
Careful on that high pitched.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's exciting.
It's exciting, especially because for folks who don't know, allow me to explain what the Rod of 7 Parts does. The Rod wants to get him very much. So much so that whenever he is struck with the Rod of Seven Parts, the character that feels the artifact's yearning to preserve the order of the multiverse and stop Vecna's ritual. Each time the character strikes Vecna with the rod, Vecna takes an additional 10d6 psychic damage. So that means that is 20d6 psychic damage on a hit. Okay. I'm really glad that I raised his hit points to max.
Yeah, my next hit is a 17 plus 14, a lot.
Okay, that's going to be a hit.
So 17 plus 14 is 31, if I can math. Yeah, 31.
31, yeah.
Third attack is a 28.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth attack is a...
I don't even have
26.
shield as a spell. Who built this guy?
Ooh, thank you for advantage. I canceled on that one there. 32.
Yep.
That's
Guys,
4 attacks.
would it, I'm just going to speed things up by demystifying something. I do not have the shield spell. My AC is 18.
Okay, so 15. I rolled a 15 plus 14. And then the last one is a 13 plus 14. Okay, so 6 hits, one of them's a crit.
So, okay. So, yeah. Tell me when you want me to start rolling saves.
Yeah, I mean, you can start rolling saves. I will, and then I'll do the math.
Yeah, I could use hurt them. Actually, wait. Were any of your hits 23 or below?
No.
Okay, then I am not going to bother using a hurt them more to cast shield. Thank you, Chris. That was a very smart idea.
That was very smart, yeah.
Ugh. Okay, so
You know, I think generally the lowest number I rolled was a 12, which is a 26.
what is okay? So I got a 24 for my
21.
first.
21. So you're looking for 21 is my
Yep.
save.
Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to roll all of your damage. I just want you to give it to me in one fell just chunk. Okay? And you gotta, because it's gotta be dramatic. Don't put it in the chat. Just tell me when you're ready. I'm gonna roll my saves right now. So 22, 25,
Okay.
20. I'm gonna use a legendary.
Cool. You use
20. I'm going to use a legendary. 19. I'm going to use a legendary.
3.
32. So that's okay. Last one. Are you fucking kidding me? Really? No, I am not going to be stunned for Imogen. I am going.
Is this the final fight? Use Hurt the Moors.
I'm gonna use a hurt the more to reroll that.
I already have advantage. But, you know, does it matter?
Just because I want to act. You're right. I'll use a
fair.
hurt them more on that one. So, and you know what? I'll use a hurt them more on one of those other ones as well. Nope,
You
didn't
did
matter.
get to act. You decided to feebly stab me.
Yeah.
Okay. So it cost me 2 hurt them mores, but I am down to only having used 1 legendary, 2 legendaries.
So, did you save on all of them?
I did save on all of them.
I would like to Silvery Barbs one of those saves.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to roll watermelon dice.
Yes!
I'm gonna legendary resist that nat 1.
Fuck.
God
I was gonna
damn
say,
it.
was it a 3? Was it a
Burned
3?
into another one.
Wait, how many has that been?
So it's a total of 3. I burned hurt the mores to regenerate.
Gotcha.
And I have 6 hurt the mores left.
Nuts. But
It's a real
Forced
shame
another
that there's a
burn.
limit on those.
Yeah,
hurt
I
the
know,
mores.
right? I should have turned it off.
You still can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vecna uses turn off limits.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna spend a hurt the mores to turn off.
Techna would not. It would be
Techna-
just
Oh
Hold
my
on,
god, yeah.
Techna.
And
Techno
hurt
uses
the
the
more
limit
to
does not
remove the
exist.
limit.
The limit does not exist.
Ashen Windsong, your time
Techno
is
uses
now.
Mean Girls reference.
I'm
Wait,
gonna get a
Vecna
dice
likes
roll
Mean
with
Girls?
the
Are we sure we want to kill him?
Tecna does.
Oh.
Vecna doesn't.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair. That's fair. If you're watching later on YouTube, we love you as well. But like, okay, manage PowerPoints. Remind me to change this back at the end of the night.
No.
People run out of points eventually.
All right,
I
there
am
you go,
ready.
guys. 99 are able for purchase. 10 per person. Okay,
I'm
Lir'wen.
ready for damage.
Lir'wen, give it to me.
177.
Holy shit. Holy shit. I need somebody else to count all those Hurt the Moors that are coming in.
You killed half an Imogen.
I killed
Hold
half an Imogen.
I want to point something out real quick. I need to do the math on this. 177 points on top of what Gaunt and Rosie already did and the booms. Okay, so...
I used a dice roller for the 20d6 and it was very fair. There's lots of ones, lots of sixes on there, so...
I think we've got 11 new Hurt the Moors so far.
So, just so you are aware, had I not raised his hit points for this fight to make it fair, you would have killed him by 8 hit points. According to the book.
That's actually 12.
According,
12 more hits.
Welcome to this
More.
level 20 adventure.
look at this, yeah, so technically, according to the book, you made it half your party through the first round of initiative. With me cheating to get extra powers.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that, you're... He's very angry.
Cool.
Lightsaber noise.
Yeah, that is my action, and then Lir'wen's gonna just look at Imogen and go, "Alright, your turn."
Okay, actually, it's Osric's turn. Is anybody particularly hurt? Not really. Okay, so,
Sacred Flame.
Sacred
I know
Flame.
he has
You know what? Fuck this guy. Sacred Flame.
You've got 16 more so far.
16. It's a dex
That's-
save. I did it! I cast Sacred Flame and it hit him! This is the worst Lich God ever! Holy shit!
Imogen just says, Sacred Flame, Osric, and Osric's like, by the power of love.
By the power of love! And that's gonna be,
Legendary
it's a dex
resistance.
save, that's 4d8 points of radiant damage. So... yeah, that's gonna be 17 points of damage! Just, wait, no, 27 points of damage. 27 points? Yeah. What did I say the first time? It was... I think it's 27.
You should be at
This is 17.
5d8, I think, at this point. What's
I think it
the
maxes
level
at
for
48.
Also, does he still have Globe of Invulnerability up, or did he make his con save?
Oh, yes, he did. Oh, I didn't make con saves. Oh my god.
You need to make 6 con saves, which I suck with my damage should have been separate.
No, he's gonna fail. He
Yeah.
fails it. He has to fail because
Okay.
he did.
That's all.
he did-
Legendary resistance.
No, I'm not gonna legendary resistance that. I've got a monk in front of me. So he is going to lose concentration, and the second he loses concentration, you're gonna be like, Osric, do it! He's like, Sacred Flame! And he's gonna take 27 or 20. I'm just gonna reroll the damage because I lost count. Oh, 8, 13, 19, 25 points of radiant damage. And it does cap out at 48. Okay, and then... Oh, I still have another action, so that's an action. And then... you know what I'm gonna do? I love this. I'm gonna cast Mass Healing Word, because fuck you all. Or not fuck you all. Mass Healing Word. Mass Healing Word. Because that's a bonus action. Boop. All right, Mass Healing Word, and I'm going to cast this at a 6th level, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4d4. Okay. 2, 4. 7, 11. 16 points of healing is going to hit everybody except for Gaunt, because he's got that horrible blade curse. 16 points of healing, and I think you guys are mostly healed now.
Yeah, I'm back to full.
Go get him, baby!
Imogen, you're up.
Was that expected? Wow. Oh man, all right, cool. Let me just rewrite this here. There we go. Okay. Well, it'll be a little bit of a roundabout way because I'll go through one of the booms, and I'll be like,
you could jump
hello.
over Rosie. She's only 2 feet tall.
I'm not. Yeah, I know. It's fine. I feel like that's a sign of disrespect, so I'm not going to do that.
In Gnomish culture,
Unless I
it's a
absolutely
compliment.
have to. Oh, fair. I don't know that then. Okay, cool. So I am going to. I'm just going to say it now. Even if I manage to bring him down all the hit points with one round of attacks, I am going to action surge and just keep beating the shit out of him.
I'm going to start spending.
So I'm just going to roll it all now.
So that is.
Okay, so I have 4 attacks plus a haste attack, right?
Yes.
Yes, because I have I got my 4th attack at level 20 plus a haste attack, and then I will action surge. So.
Okay, I am
10
going.
attacks.
Okay.
Oh right, an advantage. I got it. Math.
Math.
I actually have to use determination on that first one. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
We also have
I'm going to.
straight. We have a point of inspiration too, if you want to use your inspiration.
Oh, that's true. Can I use that as well, or?
You're already at advantage on
Let's do it.
everything.
I know that's why I was
Yeah.
asking, and then why I didn't do it. I rolled 2 3s in a row. If it makes you feel better.
That does make me feel much better. Yeah, use the determination.
Determination? Yeah, sure. All right, so that's a 23 on the first hit.
That is a hit. And you have determination brought back for you.
Oh, cool. Thanks. Okay, what's... Yeah, okay. That's 25. 28. That's a crit.
Oh, wait, I am immune to stun.
Oh,
What? They finally
go.
put something in immune to stun? I don't believe
Apparently couldn't read.
1, 2,
I don't know what was
3,
wrong with me. Where did I read that he
4.
wasn't immune to stun?
one
So
more.
I have. Can I ask for half of my key
Yes.
points spent on stunning strike then?
Yes, you may.
Thank you.
Nice.
I'll say
2
throw in
crits.
3 tries. Ooh.
And then my lowest was a 23.
Everything's gonna hit then.
Cool. Okay, I will give Gaunt inspiration, and I will give Osric inspiration.
All right.
I mean, I know it's not necessarily necessary, but
It
just in
feels
case.
good. It feels good. You
Yeah,
know?
it does, right? Okay. And he counts as undead, so I get my extra D8.
Mm-hmm. He does.
Cool. Okay. This might take a second. Hold on,
It
guys.
might take a second. In the meanwhile, let me tell you some things about his stat block. He's very good at seeing things. He only has a speed of 30 feet and no flying speed, which feels like a mistake. One of the things that they definitely did with Vecna in this book is that they didn't give him spells. He has spellcasting, but he doesn't have like a memorized list. In fact, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think 13 spells that I have access to. My at-wills, my dailies, and my twice dailies. And then I've got some powers that are like not spells that Gaunt keeps wanting to counter magic, because why wouldn't you want to counter magic those?
Oh no, I have Mage Slayer. I've had Mage Slayer for a while and it never comes up. So if he casts a spell near me, I get resistance to it and I can make an attack of opportunity against him.
I've
and
never
he
had
has
that.
disadvantage on concentration saves caused by me.
I think the next time I play a character that is for like a home, I want someone to run a homebrew game and I want to play a Kratos. I've decided.
Boy.
That song is dope, by the way.
That song is dope, right? You should watch the music video after this. It's animated. I love at the end of that song that it goes from chastising Atreus to cheering him on. It's just like, aw, have a little cry in the car. I want to be that type of dad. I also want to kill giants with my son someday. That's what I want to do. Going back to back with your boy, yeah, or girl. Like, I'm not gonna, whatever. Like, doesn't matter to me, so long as we're killing things together.
So I forgot I said I'd do action surge. So I rolled more attacks. I got one more crit, and my lowest on those was a 21.
I'm gonna spend I'm gonna shield. So that one's gonna miss. Except someone bought you determination back.
That's
You
true.
gonna spend it?
Determination.
All right, you're gonna
Do it.
He summons a shield and you cleave through it.
Yeah.
And now I'm out of reactions.
I've added the math of the first attack, which is really funny, and then I'm gonna do the first set of attacks. So I'll just go do the second set, and I'll be right back.
Okay, that sounds good. In the meanwhile, while Jen is doing this, I know this is going to hurt really bad. So what I have done is I have spent 10 Hurt Them Mores to regenerate 10 hit dice worth of its HP for this, so that I survive. So that is going to raise my HP by 92. As he goes, as Imogen is, like, charges him, he suffuses the energy.
Bot again.
Oh, God damn it. He suffuses the energy of the multiverse back into him. You see his desiccated remains begin to knit back together, except the eye and the hand, because, hey, screw him. And
Also, we'll say the dice that crit was my Bookwyrm Games Mimic dice, which is perfect for Lir'wen because I totally based his character off of Freerun. Minus
it's
the
true.
monk
What
part
if
I wanted to
Freerun
give
could
up.
kick really hard?
Yay.
Sorry, Lir'wen, I got you beat.
What?
183 points of damage.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Good
I
night,
had twice
everybody.
the number of attacks you did. So.
Yeah.
Good night.
Okay, hold up a minute. Hold up a minute. So okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 D8. Okay, hold on.
He's trying to regenerate.
I'm regenerating to stay alive. Yes, I am.
Don't forget the con mod.
I'm not. Oh, trust me. Trust me, sir. Okay, so that's 37 hit points.
We
So I
just
had,
walk up to Vecna and just bully him. It's great.
you sussy baka. Okay, so that's going to be another 10. So 47 hit points. Okay, I'm out of Hurt the Moors now. I just spent 8. So that's going to be an additional 32. Plus that's 9. So additional 79 hit points that he regenerates from the multiverse. So hold on. Okay, plus he is still up, Jen, with my tomfoolery, just to keep track of this.
You got more Hurt the Mores coming in.
Perfect. You dropped him to minus 12.
after doing 92.
After
you
raising
healed
him by 92 hit points.
So Imogen and Lir'wen, and like, oh my gosh, just oh my gosh.
We're terrifying.
All right, top of the initiative.
My third inspiration, because for funsies, goes to Rosie.
That sounds great. All right, Gaunt. I think Gaunt might have to finish the fight.
Oh, I guess I had an inspiration from Silvery Barbs, so
Yeah.
Gaunt can have that. I don't know what he's gonna do with it, but he can have it.
Yeah.
We have
Gaunt.
so many points of inspiration right now. It's insane.
And advantage, it's like it's kind of useless at this rate.
And-
But
Exactly.
Well, actually,
right?
he might. Well, I guess we all have it. We have advantage on everything. I was saying,
That's
Gaunt's
true.
roll a con save.
Yeah.
You have to roll a con save. You're going to take some damage as the entropic energy flows through you. You're going to take 9 points of necrotic damage. 4 is what it's going to become.
29.
Okay, cool. And then the effect ends.
Cool. Oh, how do I want to do this?
Well, that's my line, and it's not yet. And it would have been
How do I want to do
almost
this?
3 times.
I'm going to use my bonus action and cast Blade of Disaster. I want it to look more like my brand new sword over here. And with that bonus action, let's... All right. So let's see here. Cast spell, you can make 2 melee attacks with the blade. Yay! With advantage. So that is a 25.
It's a hit.
All right, and the other one is a 30.
How do I not have immunity to necrotic damage?
Well, the blade is force damage.
I know. I'm just looking at my stats. Like, I'm immune to poison.
That's a surprise that he doesn't have.
Yeah, I'd be
do
surprised.
that,
I'm
but,
surprised that he's not immune to poison or
Necrotic? When I stat that, like, look at this. I got, like, while you're calculating that, Gaunt, in our Shards of Nirn game, you guys are fighting like demigods at this point. A lot of them have immunities to damage types with the way I write them, because why wouldn't they?
it makes sense.
I've played a video game before. I know how this works.
Right.
So
Right?
first hit did 47 force. Second one
Jeez.
did 22.
Okay, hold up a minute. I've got 5 hurt the Moors.
That's right. I still have 2 actions left.
Just let me...
Haste.
5d8.
This is my bonus action, man.
Your bonus action dropped him to -1 or -2.
You were saying this probably was going to take about 3 rounds, and we're a round and a person in.
So that's going to be 29 hit points regained plus 49 hit points regained as he keeps charging up. All right. Do it. Hit me more.
Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to use my haste action and stabbing him.
As you take a swing, you are going to feel the blade. It thirsts in your hand, saying, "Destroy him. Rend him from the fabric of reality."
Yeah, I'm
We're
absolutely
on the same page here.
I'm trying, buddy. I'm trying.
No one's ever called me buddy before. Alignment changes from chaotic evil to lawful good. I just needed love.
Chaotic good. Come on, it's still chaotic.
What, did you just roll a crit?
No, it was only a 19 on the die.
That's a crit for you because you're a hexblade, bro.
Oh my god. Oh, and the sword.
The sword.
Okay.
What are you doing, Chris?
I'm sorry. I'm tired. That's fantastic. Okay. Let me see here. So that's
Also,
D10 because I'm using your two-handed.
theoretically, I have not been quenched in blood since I was drawn because he's very dry. I'll count this goop, though.
So I'm guessing the extra 2d10 versus undead doubles on the crit?
Every dice doubles.
Okay, perfect. In that case, I'm also going to spend a spell slot and Eldritch Smite, because why the hell not? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holy shit. That is an insane amount of dice. Rolling.
Spend your inspiration to re-roll any ones that you roll.
Oh, sounds good. Let me just write that down here.
Reroll any ones.
2, 3, 4. I'll spend the inspiration and reroll those ones.
Because ones are the worst,
damn it.
man.
7. 7. So that's. Oh no, that's 6. Uh, 96 points of damage. Plus
Hey,
6
Chris.
necrotic.
Plus 6 necrotic, of course. Hey, Chris.
Yeah?
I told you it was my line, motherfucker. How do you do this?
I'm trying, buddy. I'm trying, and I'm just gonna like stab it right into Vecna's skull, like up through the chin.
Yeah, that's the ticket. You hear the sword say into your mind. And as you stab it into him, he's going to let out a horrible scream of pain. Paralyzed as he is by the blade, there's only one thing left to do, Gaunt.
I chop off his other hand, smack him across the face with it, and then I use the Chime of Exile. Because I still do have my regular action.
You still do?
So, yeah, I want to add insult to this injury. I want to bitch smack him with his other hand.
All right. Rolling, I guess you don't have to roll for that. You just do it. There is a simple sound as you hit the chime. No! He screams. The chime echoes off the crystal walls, drowning out the psychic hum. Vecna, his ritual interrupted, clutches his head around the split with, well, he doesn't clutch it, he kind of wrists it, and screams in agony. Something in him snaps, and he falls limply to the ground like a puppet with its strings severed. The cave becomes deathly quiet. Time seems to stand still. Well, that was anticlimactic, Osric will start to say. And then the crystal cavern shatters, overwhelming your senses. Vecna's body tumbles into an unfathomable, inky void, just before you also plunge into the vast expanse. Falling into the void, you find yourselves floating, floating, floating amidst the darkness of a sea of stars. And that's where we're going to take our break. We will be back momentarily and celebrate you beating Vecna's ass.
In 1 round and a bit.
You know what? It's 1 round because it was by the end of Gaunt's turn the second time around. I'm gonna count that.
That's why I said just and a bit.
Just in a bit. We'll be right back. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to... not Vecna, not Eve, not Rowan. Welcome to the end of this campaign. The players managed to defeat Vecna in one round, one turn. Technically, it was before the end of Gaunt's turn, so is it even a full round? Yes, it's one full round. So, let's hop back in. The void awaits you. It embraces you and holds you as you fall down through the astral sea. The remnants of Vecna's ritual dissipate around you, leaving you in the swirling darkness. The glittering of stars, thoughts, and things beyond your understanding or recollection, things that are not meant for this lifetime. They glitter. The astral sea is everything around you. And one by one, you watch as your link to Vecna vanishes into eternity, as Vecna is banished back to Earth, his body destroyed. As you float through the void, you can breathe perfectly fine. You are comfortable, you are safe, and the evil is defeated. As you float through the void, catching your breath from, is it over? Is it finally done? Space itself cracks in front of you, as if someone reached out and opened a doorway, leaving a door-shaped silhouette in this glittering sea. And in fact, that's what it is. A door opens, letting in a flood of light. And on the other side, you see some familiar and friendly faces. You see Illustriel, Tasha. You see the short, squat man that you recognize as Edagon the Wise. And behind, a final figure, one of a familiar face that immediately sends your hackles up. A man with a bald head and a sharp goatee and mustache. Mordenkainen stands there. Do you head through the portal? Floating through? Floating through the portal, you find yourself once again in the Sanctum Wizardum. Wizorum? You find yourself in the Sanctum, surrounded by the other adventurers, surrounded by the Wizards 4. At the end of your quest, Illustriel, Tasha, and the others, well, they are delighted to see you again. And immediately, Illustriel, despite her exhaustion, begins puttering around, talking about how she needs to start planning a celebration. There's so much that needs to be done. We need to have all manner of food and drink and merriment. This
Is he gone? Like, is he done? Did we kill him?
No. He stopped for now. But he'll be back. The work isn't
I could have
done.
hit him more.
Yeah, this rod was great.
Yes, that is a good rod, is it not? You hear from Mordenkainen. I see that there was a bit of a mix-up. some imposter with a crown
I
of...
take an action to turn into Mordenkainen.
He leans over, looks at you. It's true. I am that stunning.
Right? And she'll turn back into Rosie.
I can see how he would have won your hearts and your confidence.
We were suspicious of him.
Oh,
the
he did.
entire time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He was still a tool.
Well, it seems that you have done the unthinkable, defeated Vecna in his own lair. I think that Illustriel is right.
Yeah, honestly,
A
it was-
celebration is in order.
Super easy. Barely an inconvenience, to be honest.
Seriously, I was expecting more out of him.
I briefly got hurt, but then Ozark healed us, and I'm
Hey, I got
not
you.
even hurt. Lir'wen holds up all of her arms for high fives.
Hey! Oh, honestly, I thought I was done for. I was death flagging left and right this entire adventure. I'm old. I'm almost in retirement. You know, I was... And now I have to...
You guys got a dance date, don't you? We need to have a dance. That's the celebration you need to do. Is a big ball, a dance party.
I guess we can wait a little while then before going after him.
I wouldn't worry, Tasha says. It's going to be at least between 1 and 100 years before he recorporates. Think about it this way. If it's every year, you can go kick his ass and kill him on the anniversary of this night. You know, on Ruin's Eve. You exchange gifts over his corpse.
They'll have to be hand
Or
and
eye.
related though. Sounds good.
I
though.
heard that someone cut off his wiener at one point. The wiener of Vecna.
I bet it's pretty small.
You know, I think that that's like, you know, it's not the size that counts, but it is really wrinkly. Have you ever seen like a bit of dried tamarind? I bet it's kind of like that.
Fucking hell, Jen!
Vecna tree topper shove the tree up his ass is what Jen put in our private chat. Well, as promised, Illustriel says, once we are recovered, we will give you any support you need in continuing to ruin that Lich's day. From now into forever. And shall also help you finance any special projects you may have. Who knows? Perhaps you will train the adventurers who will stop him the next time he tries this. Or perhaps...
But is there a way that we can kill him? For real?
Nah, kid, Gaunt says. He's a god. Gods are kind of hard to kill. At least, in the greater multiverse where things get a little, Fruit Loopy.
And he's a lich. Probably has some sort of a phylactery as well.
I bet it's a
But-
porno mag.
My guess it would be a concept or something else as a god. Maybe
It's
the
probably,
idea of secrets itself.
Probably a secret, right? He's the god of secrets.
And we just need to expose them.
The thing I normally see about guys like that is, in the end, they usually end up exposing themselves. Often to underage girls, which gives them, then they have to, go from dimension to dimension, telling you, hey, excuse me, yeah. But, So, Miss Rosie, while I was waiting for you to save the multiverse, I did take a little bit of time and I looked over your application package.
Yeah, so about that internship.
Yeah, well, we don't really do an internship anymore, but how do you feel about a fellowship?
Sure.
It's like an internship, but we pays ya.
Even better.
That's what I like to say. Plus, you can spend some time working with my with the head of my department, Mr. Warforge. He's a hard worker. Good guy. Wife's a bit of a zany type, though. I'd watch out for her.
All right.
But dwarves, what are you gonna do, huh? Well, let's talk about that over here.
And he's going to put an arm around you and lead you over to talk about your future in graduate studies.
Cool.
And what about you, Gaunt? Tasha says, taking a step toward you. Going to go and rain a little bit of hellfire down on Vecna after the celebration?
Well, there's still at least the eye and the hand out there. That's a good start. Once we get those destroyed, we can start looking into other things. If there's no leads, there's plenty of cults to expose and remove.
Yes. A voice echoes in your head.
We will destroy them. But for now, I have not felt respite like this in a millennia. Interesting. For the first time in as long as I can remember, my bloodlust is temporarily sated.
Guess it's time to figure out who you are.
You have done what the betrayer could not. You cleft his head in twain. Perhaps, at least for now, I am the sword of Gaunt. Or shall I call you Avril?
Let's leave it at Gaunt.
Oh, that does remind me. Illustrio gets off of her sending stone and walks over. Lir'wen?
Mm-hmm.
I hope you don't mind, but from our previous conversation, I've made the deposits to that account. At the home?
Oh, wonderful.
They're very excited to see you again. I'm very proud of you, old friend. Who would have thought? A mother to so many. You'll hear.
Mother? When did what? More Lir'wens?
I'm starting an orphanage, Ozark.
For all of your illicit, like abandoned children?
No!
For all of the people you've murdered?
I mean, if they happened,
Huh?
but, like, it's not intentional.
So, does that mean you're going to be taking care of other people's kids, but not your own illicit kids?
That sounds like her.
I don't have any illicit kids unless
Are you sure?
maybe magic.
Are you sure?
I'm not sure actually.
Wait, how many people have you knocked out? Wait, you have astral arms. Does that mean you have an astral...
Jojo stand Lir'wen winks.
Duh. Well, it's been a slice. But Imogen, Osric will say,
Yeah.
there's something I want you to see.
Okay. She'll hold out her hand.
He will take your hand with a little bit of trepidation and will walk you to the edge of the sanctum, out onto the balcony. The sanctum has been re-anchored to another realm. And in the distance, you can see one of the most beautiful things that you've ever seen in your life. A sunrise that you are happy to be awake for and to see rising in the distance. And beneath it, you realize now that the sanctum is anchored to a realm much different than Sigil. As you watch the sun rise in the distance, you see that there's not just one sun, but a multitude of suns, glittering off the horizon, which itself is a refracting, multifaceted crystal. Anchored as it is, the sanctum looks out over an immense and all-expansive citadel of radiant crystal. Thousands of people living, working, and protecting the multiverse. It's a beautiful sight. But it's nice just to have a sunrise and a warm hand in yours. And for once, Osric is quiet as he simply squeezes your hand and leans his head up against hers. And with that, there are many stories to tell about this party. Death Witch goes on to do a number of things. Gaunt continues to hunt Vecna throughout the multiverse. Eventually, maybe even destroys the eye or the hand of Vecna, or creates a couple of new artifacts by chopping more bits off of that lich. Imogen has a happy ending as well. Who knows? Maybe there are others who carry on her name. The stories are lost over time. They could be her children, or they could just be those who took up her name after learning the way of the blender at a martial arts school or swordsmanship school. Osric lives a lot longer than expected. It helps with someone to look out for you. And in the end, when it is his time, he goes with full honors to Timora and has a bit of time to wait for those that he loves to catch up. Rosie eventually completes her schooling and becomes a doctor of artillery and mad sciences. Dr. Rosie Thistledrop. It has a nice ring to it, as does the constant sound of tinnitus that she gives to all of her allies henceforth. Explosions will do that to you. And finally, Lir'wen, we cut to you in the future. Who knows how old Lir'wen is at this point? Somewhere between 500 and 2000. She might even have a crow's foot or two, but probably not. She doesn't really age. Not anymore. She just lives and sits around the circle, telling the story of Deathwish as she closes the book at the end of story time. Perhaps omitting some of the bawdier details, but knowing Lir'wen, probably not. As the children sitting around look at the cover of the story of Vecna, Eve of Ruin, which is just one in a great number of tales on Lir'wen's shelf. And of course, the shelf above that children aren't allowed to access that has her Hexfix library. The end. All right, that's Vecna, Eve of Ruin, everybody. We did it.
Woo, we did it.
We did it. It's finally
Success!
over. So, congratulations. You guys, you're level 30 now, I've decided. Congrats.
Wow.
Woohoo!
Yay. So funny point, when Kelly was asking for epilogues and stuff, I did throw in an if Osric dies option where she would go back to like Avernus and just be a gladiator because she was like, she spiraled. But then it's like, there was no risk to Osric at all.
There was no risk to Osric at all. What the hell? Like, seriously. It's wild. So we did it, guys. Vecna, Eve of Ruin is over. We have one more episode of our How to Run, which is more of it's going to be the most vitriolic episode ever. I have shared the stat block with the players. We were talking about it. Let me just put it this way. Vecna, Eve of Ruin, if you don't have time to watch that episode, it is everything that your players put into it or that you're willing to put into it. But I have never seen a module that required this much legwork from the DM and the players to make it fun. Thankfully, I have a wonderful cast, and we had a lot of fun together on this. The thing about this module, if I forget to mention it, is this module is so railroady that it even dictates the final attack you make on Vecna.
Which is so... Nah. I was complaining about it before game.
Right? The fact that you have to use the chime means that they decide how you defeat Vecna. You can't even defeat him on your own. And that's ridiculous because I had to give him an extra 300 HP. And during the break, Robin looked up actually how Matthew Mercer wrote him for Critical Role Season 1.
That's why I said at the beginning, I wanted to take the hand of Vecna and smack him with his own hand. Yeah. So I know we had to do it that certain way according to the module, but I was like, I'm still getting that hand smack in.
And the thing is, and I hope you guys don't mind that I kept it as vanilla as I could, because I want to run this so that people can see what it's like to run it vanilla. But also, I don't have the time with the number of games I run. If I was going to take this game and make it what I want it, I might as well just run something from scratch. Like, there's so much that needs to be changed that it's like, why? This is a bare framework, and I don't have the time or energy for this story for that. You know, like, I don't know. I hope that doesn't sound too bad, but did you guys have fun playing with each other and playing this game? And I had a lot of fun in that final fight, actually.
Yeah.
That was entertaining. I love that you took off the limit on the hurt the Moors.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that so much.
We had to lean into the ridiculousness there, but it was good.
Yeah. Yeah, it was once those that kind of like, oh, this is gonna just be funny, and Kelly's gonna cheat to keep him alive as long as possible. Then yeah, like let's
Oh my
go, let's
God.
go.
Yeah.
Like maybe I
Right.
shouldn't have given you a sunblade, but even giving you the sunblade, like if I hadn't given you that, then you could have just taken the rod. The thing is, I don't think you have to be. Do you have to be attuned to the rod?
Or yes, you do. You do.
No, well, hold on.
You do.
I don't think you do to do the damage to Vecna.
You do to use the spells.
But you. So literally, as your object interact, you could have
It's just a
thrown it back and
quarterstaff.
forth. Like you literally could have just done like the Steve Rogers and Bucky Barnes with the shield and bounced it off the floor to each other.
Yeah.
Like Rosie could have hit him
Yeah.
with the stick. It's a quarterstaff. Everybody's proficient.
It's true.
I'm just imagining all of us with one quarterstaff just beat
Though I
down.
will point
on
out that
them,
Rosie
like,
only has
son,
8 strength. So
It doesn't matter. If you hit him with it, it does an additional, like, what, 8d10? 10d6? 10d6.
10d6.
Yes, but it's much harder to hit when you don't have any modifiers you're adding. In fact,
you
you're adding a
use
negative
dex with-
1.
With a
It's
quarterstaff?
Dex. I use it Dex. It's a monk. It's
For a monk.
oh.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure everybody else, it's a melee weapon, which means
Take
you
a
have
level
to
of
use
monk,
strength.
Rosie. Take a level of monk. All right,
Oh,
so.
can you imagine Rosie with the extra speed?
Oh my God, no, I don't want to. Thank you so much for tuning into Vecna Eve of Ruin. We're gonna go around and do a circle to say where you can find us and who we've been. Let's go in reverse order. So Jen, I'm gonna start with you. Jen, tell me about your podcast. Tell me about everything, who you were playing, and tell me something you enjoyed about this campaign, maybe.
I enjoyed being a blender.
It's
No,
really true.
hi, I'm Jen. I've been Jen. I will continue to be Jen, and I've been playing Imogen, our blender. I have a podcast, Paradox and Mage of the Ascension podcast. It's currently on hiatus because life has hated me this year. But I actually looked at it today and started like reorganizing episodes. So that was a start. It was like I had energy to do things. But I've been on strike for work for 2 months now, so yay. It's thrown my routine out the window too. Good times. But what I liked about this campaign was I started, so when we were talking characters, Kelly said something about never having seen a full run champion fighter build. And I went, sure, let's do it. I don't know. It's simple. It didn't have spells because I just finished playing Hazel from Dragonlance. I was going to call it Dragon Age. That's not correct.
Dragon Age. Yep.
And so it didn't have spells. Yeah, I wanted no spells. I wanted simple, especially because we were going to go up to 20 and we already had to build for 10 at first and then go from there. So I wanted simple and I got simple and I loved it. It was great. Got to hit things a lot.
That's beautiful. Chris, how about you?
Hey, I'm Chris. I go by Blogg in the chat and on the Discord, and you can generally find me here on occasion. Actually, more than occasion, I think. Not
Pretty
as much as Kelly or some of the other people, but yeah, no, it's good. I definitely enjoyed playing with everyone, and problems with the design, opinions about the design aside, I did really love like getting to like fight off against a classic, someone as classic as Vecna, like from way back when, and it does kind of feel like a little piece of D&D history. I know D&D is definitely like a more hack and slash kind of game tends to be, but it was fun to be a part of that.
It was good to have you. It was good to have you. Above you, we've got Robin.
Hello, I'm Robin. And it's been absolutely fun to play Lir'wen. Very much kind of on a similar wavelength to Jen. There's going to be like 2 campaigns where we get to level 20. It's this and Shards, and in Shards I'm playing a wizard, and so I was like, well, I'm gonna get see a wizard at level 20. Let's go something super martial. And I like the versatility of monks. I've always kind of liked monks as a martial, like as a martial class, because usually I like a little magic, but
And you're a
I
JoJo
really
stan.
my JoJo stan was kind of magical, but I really loved playing a monk up to level 20. It's so much fun. And yeah, I really liked playing with everyone. The cast was great. I really liked when we made the joke about like having guest stars in to fill like the 5th spot and having a rotating thing, and then Kelly made that a thing. So that was really cool. Brought some nice kind of variety of interactions, and also really helped it make it feel larger as a campaign when you have characters come in from other games that we've had. It really kind of helped bring the multiverse in. So thank you, Kelly, for doing that, and thanks to all the guest stars for joining in and helping. Super clutch out to oh my gosh, I'm forgetting
Michael, for
Mike's
the necrotic
characters.
resistance, for
Yeah,
Ruvalian
for the necrotic
sway.
resistance, Ruvalian. I should remember that because I was
The
in
wish
that game.
sacrifice.
The
Oh my
wish
God.
sacrifice. But like that was so much fun, and it really helped bring a very fun, epic vibe that this campaign kind of promised us with that, and I think you really helped deliver on that. And so that was tons of fun.
Thank you. Christine.
Yeah, so I'm Christine. But yeah. Overall, like, it was fun playing this with people. The module had problems. But the best part, you gave me bad news. I kind of love that. And I love my cannons. They were pretty great.
Boom Boom was the hero of the campaign. Didn't get the final hit because he let Gaunt get it for him.
Yep, pretty much.
Because he's polite.
He helped soften him up for them.
Hey, my favorite part was being able to spend time with some of my best friends in the world. So thank you for going through this campaign and for being so supportive when I was headbutting the module, and for being so supportive about me, like, just completely revising portions of it. So thank you so much. You guys are all awesome. I also want to thank everybody who supported us on Patreon, because if you're watching live, it is largely because of our sponsor, Bookwyrm Games, and our Patreon patrons. Join the Patreon and you'll get access to a bunch of stuff. There's a new game that is going to be launching in December that I guarantee you're going to want to be there for, especially if you like World of Darkness content. I announced it secretly last night during a stream, but if you're on Patreon, I'm going to announce it tomorrow. Please join the likes of our divine producers, my mom and my stepdad, Shaikon Day Vermilion and Soul Omen, our wizards of the Patreon, Tammy the Forever Cleric, the Ink Goblin, Crash Urquhart, and Big Nut, our Monster Maker Larouk, our High Council, Terran, Amberthist, Raven with Baubles, Chef Aladeth, Sorcerer Sanguine, Brian Kaler, Nerdy Metal Gent, Nihilus, Cookiemon Steve, Iron Warrior X, our patrons of the arts, Eastside Rider, and Nakro the Straw Hat Devil. A huge thank you to everybody who made the music that we use in this, like everybody from Tim Kulig, who offered us a bunch of free music and is just like the swellest guy, to other people like Monument Studios, who have sponsored us before. I used a lot of stuff by Joel Stedler, who I paid for those licenses, but it's still amazing stuff. Dark Fantasy Studio and so on. Amazing thank you to Michael Ilott, who is our graphic designer, who constantly was updating the overlays that you see and making them different for each permutation, and was in on the bringing in other people for the entire time. So thank you so much, Michael, for all of your hard work. It always looks amazing, and I can't thank you enough for what you bring to this. And speaking of that, thank you for coming and playing Ruvalian again. It was good to give them a bit of a send-off finally. I also want to thank, in no particular order, Katrina McGee for coming and playing Muse. Millie Bunnyhearted for coming in and playing Tana Starbell. Of course, Traz coming back to play everybody's favorite genie warlock, Telbron Stevedore from Strixhaven, which the final season is going up later this month, so definitely tune into that. Big thank you to Amy for coming and playing Luella von Zarovich, or at least spending as much time as she could in spite of her injuries, so thank you.
For having Luella in a wall, yeah.
For having Luella in a wall, and for being really cool about that, being in the wall thing.
Luella.
Yeah, we're
Luella.
sorry, Amy.
Luala.
Luala. I'm
You're
writing that
welcome.
down.
Oh my god, Luala.
Thank you for Caitlin coming and debuting Zoe before Cold Iron. You never thought I was going to do that.
This game is a great backstory for Zoe.
It really is. It's fantastic. Is that everybody? Am I forgetting anybody? That's a Cal coming in and playing Orange Heroes Caledon, of course. In drag. Was that
Elf magic?
Elf magic.
Elf magic. And then, of course, let me just make sure that I'm not forgetting any worlds. And for everybody who came and enjoyed the game and joined us in the game, I really, really appreciate you all. Betrayal Revealed, Dragon Queen's Pride, Tomb of Wayward Souls, Boop.
Honestly, we could just check the Vecna group chat because you added.
That's true. I left
people.
them all in the group chat. So
Yeah.
this has been a lot of fun to go through this adventure and to be able to do this. I am very sad that I couldn't bring in people from every single campaign. I thought about bringing in the Shards of Nirncast, but I figured that they would just roll Vecna before the round was done because they're way OP. But thank you. This has been fun. Thank you for having my Avengers moment with me. And we will see you in the next campaign. Because this one's wrapping, I might as well tell you that in February/March, we are starting a new campaign that is going to be a new module adventure called Dragon Delves. And allow me to announce this right now. Dragon Delves is coming to Dork Tales. It is 10 different adventures based around the 10 primary colors of dragons. They're all individual adventures that are being seamlessly, hopefully, sewn together. And much like a television show, in case you don't know the way TV shows are, usually there's a different director for each episode or arc, and that's what we're doing. For each different adventure, we have a new dungeon master coming in to run that portion. And I get to play, because I always DM, and this time I get to play, and my character's ridiculous and has the most garish costume that I've ever gotten. I think you're going to like it. It is hanging on the back of the bedroom door here, and it's a lot, but it's going to be a lot of fun. And I hope you join us for that. It's going to be great. And in the meanwhile, you are great. You are fantastic. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you for the final wrap episode. And just remember, folks, we got 99 problems, but a lich ain't one. Good night, everybody.